What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. Django Unchained, the remake with that's Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Calvin Candy, right? And Sergeant Willie Pete puts up stuff, and I look at it, and he was talking about race, and it has like Jon Stewart and a bunch of and on his show, and it's a white panel of white people talking about race and the effects of it, and how it's becoming a problem. Or if you're not white, it's always been a problem. But this is for, I guess, I'm black, of course, black American. And I think one of the issues with like white America or white immigrants or people who are white, want to be white or whatever, or want to have the caste system of whiteness, is they have a hard time when we accept white people as is. And as a black man, I'm like, listen, I already know you. In general, this is a racist country. You can give me all this, oh, it's a beautiful country and da 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 da. How about don't be upset if I accept you as is. Don't be upset if I look at white America like say the Kennedy kids or any other criminals' kids. Yeah, you didn't commit the crime, but you benefited off of the lifestyle, so much so that you're famous because you were a beneficiary of blood money, and it wasn't on your heart that hard that you go, you know what, I can't live like this. I gotta do something on my own. No, you're total, and you're total. Even if you went in a different path, you still use the blood money as the foundation to go that different path. So guess what? Even your rights are still funded by wrong, and you have no problem with that. So so when people like myself go, look, man, I'm gonna just accept that's just the mentality of white America. That's just what it is. People go, no, we're good people. If you like, it's hard to say you are, because of the hypocrisy of, if I did the same thing, all of a sudden it's wrong. If I robbed and stole and killed and pillaged white America, and then I gave all of those, not even earnings, gave all of those resources to my kids, you would call my kids and my grandkids anything but a child of God. Because you'd be like, y'all only here because your granddad was a crack dealer, or you're only here because your family did X, Y, and Z, and you're only here because the people, look at the people the people you got killed and the devastation your family's caused, and you're here shopping like it's okay. Like, we already know that that hypocrisy exists. So it's like, that's the case. So how come you can't get that same issue? Like, and the other thing, is it okay to accept white people as is? In my opinion, yes, because a lot of, when people go to slavery, well, I didn't own any slaves, but your family participated in Jim Crow a lot. So, and that's in your that's in your immediate family right now. Like, it's 2022. Your parents and your grandparents, and if you're lucky to have your great grandparents, they participated in Jim Crow to the fullest. And you were raised as a beneficiary of Jim Crow. And you cannot get away from that. And guess what? That means you're no different than the slave owners. You're no different than the racist America during Jim Crow. And, my family came here as immigrants in the 1920s, and you participated in Jim Crow from the 20s to the 2020s. And you benefited from it. And I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. You want to play this game, play it. And that's why I say the acceptance is there, because it's weird to have a country view a country like Germany as bad people when Germany studied how to be bad people from white people in the U.S. So now, when people are walking on eggshells with the Jewish community who's white, and other white people are walking on eggshells because they've been through a lot. And it's like, oh, okay, so you can actually see it, but it needs a white face for you to actually accept it. So you know what's going on. So people who are non-black, like, we already know what it is. And this isn't an issue with Native Americans probably feel the same way. Look, we've accepted who you are. We've accepted who you are. This is who you are. You got Black Americans get to the point, this is who you are. And people go, oh, we need fairness and equality, da 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 da. Black people like, listen, man, you're never gonna be fair and equal and balanced. That's not gonna happen. Let's move on. And slowly but surely, you're seeing kind of Asians push towards that. Hispanics is like on the fence because of the mixing. And then you got, immigrants, especially non-white immigrants, and even white immigrants. Because I ran into a guy from Bolivia. No, is it Bolivia? No, it's not. Bolivia's, no. Jeez. Might have been Bolivia. I forgot off the top of my head. And he's been in America, and he's like, the entitlement is crazy. I'm like, yeah. So for us, it's like we accept it. And I think it's a cultural shock when you're talking to non-black people or white people, and you're like, listen, you're not going to tell me my experience because you are benefiting from my suffering. No, thank you. I know you enjoy it. I know it makes your hamburger taste better, and your beer tastes better. Like, I'm drinking this because of the suffering of it. No, that's not true. Yeah, it is. I'm watching. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.